Hi all, Graham here, more Saga, and this time at Reading Wargames Club. I am playing Rich and we're playing Age of Chivalry. I'm using my Swiss and I've been a bit lazy really. I'm using the same build that I've always used and it seems to have always worked quite well. Rich is playing 3 companies and he's gone for a completely, or almost completely foot build, which might well suit the scenario. We're playing the last scenario from the UK Grand Melee 2025 series, and here it is. Taken from the recent Polish Grand Melee, it is to break a Shieldwall. To be honest, I've not seen this one before, and it looks a really interesting, if melee heavy based scenario. As in my games, we make errors, unintentional, but these things happen. Playing factions we've not seen before and playing the scenario we've not seen before. We also pose some questions during the game and after the game, and we reflect on the scenario at the end as well. Hope you enjoy it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so a quick sound check. I'm addicted to seaweed. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Oh, yeah. I must seek help.
You must seek help for that one.
I seek help.
That's
not very good. So this one actually I tried on Lance earlier and he said it's not very good. He said don't do it, Graham, so I'm going to do it. My friend is addicted to drinking ink.
Is he?
It's a dire situation. Piece of paper.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. Wow. Sorry, it's not great, not great. That's as good as I can do. Without getting crude. I have a lot of crude jokes I can use, but I won't use those. Right, good evening, Rich. How are you?
Evening, Graham. Yes, very good.
So tonight I've got Rich. We're at Reading Wargames Club. He's one of our elite players. He's shaking his head at me. So we're playing to break a Shieldwall, the 6th game in the UK Grand Melee series. Rich is using his 3 companies, which he's well practiced with.
Wow. Okay. Two whole games, Graham. Yeah.
Well, I'll take that. And I'm using my Swiss, and I know very little about this faction, as you know.
Well,
so
it's not strictly true, Graham, is it? You are the expert on Roger's Saga Force.
Well, I am indeed.
You're
yes.
Expert with Swiss.
X as in past. Spur as in. Anyway, so Rich is the first player. I rolled my 3 dice, as you can see. Rich has got his now. A couple of things to point out. Obviously, these are the objective markers. As Rich pointed out, because we're not within L, he can actually technically manoeuvre into the objective marker without cost. So, I mean, obviously, does it still take you a turn to pick it up?
I think it says you have to move into contact with it.
So
that's it.
So in my case, I'm actually sitting next to it. I've still got to pay a pip
to
move it into it. So the fact that I'm touching it is kind of irrelevant. The fact that you're 5 mil behind it is kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So we're both going to move not a lot in the first. Let's do it. So orders.
Orders. Yes, I'm going to play Cowardice. It says choose an enemy unit more than S away from any hero or half guard unit, which is particularly bad on Swiss.
Because I don't have any.
Yeah. So I think your Gers or Gerwut can go back into the wood, please.
Oh, shithouse. Use it. Okay, so I've gone back S.
So that's
Cowardice done.
Cowardice done.
I've got no orders reaction. You've got no others, have you?
Well, I have got Den of Thieves, which I can play in the orders phase, but I haven't obviously got any fatigue at the moment, so I'll hold on to that for the time being.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll move on to the activation phase. Manoeuvres. These chaps will run up the side. Just put your L stick so I don't move. So I'm going to play Mob Violence. It says activates 2 units to move or 2 units to charge. So the 2 units will be that one and that one.
Yep.
What I was going to do is move, but end their move in contact with that.
Okay, so you're just moving up.
Literally just moving up M.
But you have to go around the thing, don't you?
But I'll have to go around it.
Because you
can't. One man will have to end in contact with that. So
okay.
It's a funny sort of formation.
Let's see you do this. Yeah, and obviously the ruling is the first figure you move has to be within S of the. Is it the first figure? Yeah.
So they've moved in contact with that, so they pick that up and they have that now.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So what do I do? So I just put one of those next to him or something? Because that's fatigue, aren't
I'll tell you what, put I'll find something. Yeah, I'll put that against, it's nice and bright.
Just grab one of those.
Yeah. I've only got.
I take that trains. They will literally just move with his weird bay up and then contact it.
Yep.
Like that. He has determination. So probably. Yeah, I'll move the warriors again. The guys in the middle.
Yep.
So they'll take a fatigue at the end. But
Yeah, because Rich had already moved into contact and collected the objective marker, he can't make a second activation. But they only move S, don't they? Yeah.
and you move S. And we go fatigue. Turn.
All right. Oh
Wow.
Wow! Wow! 2 common, 3 common, 2 common. No, 3 common, 2 uncommon, 2 rare. Orders. I haven't got any. You have an orders reaction. I'm assuming you're going to use Den of Thieves to remove that fatigue.
I am. Well, I'm going to put it on here. I can't remove it.
Oh, it's a shifting job.
It's a shifty.
Because they are just within S.
They had to be because I only moved S.
Indeed.
So yes, I plan that.
No, that's fine. Okay, I'll do the easy one.
Go.
So, levy, and they're going to shoot there.
Yeah.
And I've got no oil in those. Only 9/10. So, I'll go first. Anything I use to pimp it with, I'm going to use Skillful Strike. You must reroll 2 defense dice which have cancelled hits.
Okay, so Skillful Strike, you spent the levy activation to do it as well.
Sorry?
You spent the levy activation to shoot, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yeah, yes.
So those 2 have gone. Yeah, I'm going to use Sneaks and Robbers.
So you just cancels 2 hits.
Cancels 2 hits. Yeah.
So freeze needed. Yeah. Cancels 2 hits. That's it, over. Okay, determination. And these are going to come straight back up to where they were a moment ago.
Determination.
They have a weird bay as well they can use. I'm going to move these this way with the weird bay. I'm going to use the dice and they're going to go into contact. I've got 1 more warrior activation left, plus the ability which I'm going to hold on to. They're going to move forward to there. And they will take control of that one as well, like that. Yeah, I cocked up a little bit there. That's me done, I think. I shall hold on to my Natch Hood, because I think I might need that next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Well, I'll certainly have one of those.
So, 3 common, 2 uncommon, 2 rare. Orders, Rich.
Cowardice.
Naturally.
On the gears, back in the wood, please. Okay, so that's cowardice played. I'm going to charge with these guys into your warriors with warriors activation.
Now, okay, so it's important to point out that it does say here that you move M. It doesn't say anything about charging, so we assume you move S. I'll rephrase it. It does say here that you move S when you're carrying the objective marker. It doesn't say anything about charging, so we assume you're charging your normal distance. That would be interesting if it was a mounted unit.
Yes.
Albeit they would get double fatigue for moving, wouldn't they?
Moving with the objective, yeah, that's right.
So they'll go in and they'll get fatigue for doing it, but they still charge out.
I think it needs clarification.
Okay, move your bit.
But you're happy for me to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
Okay. All right, so...
First things first, decide whether I close ranks. I will close ranks, because I'm a great believer in it.
I will play Trickery. It says, at the end of the melee, remove a fatigue from your unit and place it on an enemy unit within M.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use Vorhut with my rare. Remove a fatigue from your unit, which I don't have any, or gain 3 defense dice. So I'm going to go get 3 defense dice.
It's probably worth playing Renegades. So it says, gain 1 attack dice. If you inflict one casualty, I can return one previously eliminated figure to a unit. So
You haven't lost any unit.
I haven't lost one yet, but I'm assuming I'm going to lose one. So if I lose one, does that mean I would get that back?
If you inflict at least one casualty, you return one previously eliminated figure to one of your units with the same troop type. Does that mean to another unit? Seems
I guess it's on the order, isn't it? Because I'm the attacker, I'm fighting first, and therefore I haven't lost any.
I would question whether you can put it on the same
I
unit.
think you're probably right. I probably can't play that because I haven't lost one yet.
I don't think. I think it needs to be on another unit.
Yeah. Okay, in which I haven't lost one, so in which case I can't play that. Fine. Do I want to play anything else? No, I'll leave it for the time being. I think there might be more coming, so I'll leave that.
I'll pass. So off you go then. Not bad. So I've closed ranks, needing 4s. Save 1, 2, 3. You hit me 6 times, so I lose 3.
Yes.
Back on you. God, dang it. 1. Kind of interesting. Because you won the melee, you now capture this marker.
Yes, but I don't think you can hold more than one, so you just drop it.
Sorry?
I think you just drop the marker, don't you?
Do I just drop it? Okay, so we've just discussed this. It sounds like that, obviously, Richard's won the melee. So technically he can win the objective marker. He can only carry one objective marker, and the scenario rules state that if you win the melee, you can take it. It doesn't say anything about me dropping it if I don't win the melee.
Only if he wipes out.
Which I'm not.
Which you're not.
So I must still hold on to it. Your unit is bigger than mine, even though I close ranks, so I go back S.
You do. So you take fatigue, and I would have taken the fatigue, but with sneaks, with trickery, I can move fatigue and put it on an enemy unit within M. So I won't have fatigue, and you can have a fatigue on your crossbow. I don't know, do you get to choose or do I get to choose?
No, you choose. I'm sure you must do.
Yeah, okay. Going in.
Renegades. So this is the question we just mentioned a moment ago. Renegades. Can you use renegades? I know it says on your same troop type. Does that include your own unit?
Well,
it seems a bit odd because it means it seems like it should be for putting on friends and not on your own unit.
Return a previously eliminated figure to one of your units with the same troop type as the enemy unit. So yeah, if I eliminate a levy, I'd have to put a levy back.
Yes. No, but I'm just saying, if you go in and
I'd have to go into them and put a warrior back onto here, wouldn't I?
But can you put it back on your own unit? That's what I'm trying to say. It does seem. I'm not sure about that, to be honest, Rich. I can imagine you can put it on another warrior unit that's lost figures.
It just says to one of your units of the same troop type as the enemy figure.
To one of your units, and I suppose that includes the unit in question. I suppose. Don't know.
I don't know. It's an unusual ability.
Yeah. I'm not sure you can put it on your own unit. I would have thought you could put it on friends, but I don't know. Is there anything in the book?
Let's move. I'll use his weird bay to move those. That's about it.
Right, 3 on the board, leaving them on, rolling 5. 4 common, 1 uncommon. No orders reaction. Nope. Determination with these guys, and they're going to get out of here. Damn it. I'm going to use Weir Bay. No, sorry, put that there. With these, and they're going to screen across the back here. Like that. I'm going to rest them. Of course, they're not within S, are they? Are they within S? Because they must be, because we had a melee. They must be. And I'm going to charge. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to shoot my levy into those first. No, don't. I have nothing. So.
Well, I'll certainly use your fatigue to boost my armour. And I'm tempted. Yeah, I'll use sneaks and robbers with a rare. So it's the first 2 casualties are cancelled.
Nice. 4s. Just the one. Falling dice.
Well, it doesn't matter what I roll because the first 2 casualties are cancelled.
Dang it. I spent the fatigue though.
Yep.
I've got to do something. They're going to charge there. Go back in.
Okay.
Is that a good idea? Let me have a look at your board. Melee. Do you know what? I'm not. I'm just going to move up and not charge.
Okay, so just move.
Just move.
So you're moving with the Warriors activation.
And I'm not using the Natch Chut.
Yep.
And I'm going to poke you.
Not doing much about that.
You haven't got anything this time, have you?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to play combat bonus with a rare.
Oh, we've got a combat bonus.
2 defense dice.
2 defense dice. My dice have been appalling. Did I poke with these guys? I didn't, did I?
No, you haven't. No,
probably only got a couple in range. 2 dice. Come on, the Gers. Do you know, I think all my luck was used up in the cup final on Sunday when my team won the FA Trophy.
Mighty shots.
The order shot, yeah. I think I've used all my luck up. Right, over to you then. 4 common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare. Orders. And he's got that fucking cowardice now, I will swear.
It's not going to be the Gers this time.
No, I know it's not going to be the Gers.
You can't really see what I'm doing, so I'll play it on the halberdiers next to him.
The halberdiers that have got the...
Yeah. They can shoot off S.
Dear, oh dear.
Right, we will play Mob Violence for 2 units to charge. So it'll be that unit and this unit.
Okie dokes. Those two warrior units.
Yes. I'll charge with the Warriors into here first.
Okay. Now, we were discussing earlier, as we said earlier, it does say you can charge M if you're carrying the objective marker, you just move. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can only literally get 2 guys in, but.
Sorry, poor old Levy.
Going to play Trickery again. At the end of the melee, remove the fatigue from my unit and place it on another unit within M.
Charge. I've got nothing. My board is naked.
Just naked.
Naked as a day bird.
I might as well use, pardon me, the combat bonus on it with a rare for 2 more attack dice, I think.
Yeah. I've still got nothing.
I'll leave the rest, so yeah, roll some dice.
Freeze needed. Ooh. That's not too shabby. I only lost 3 then. Considering.
Yeah, it's a good roll.
4's needed. 3. You lose 2. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. But it's irrelevant where you're, because it says a fatigue from your unit and place it on the unit with an M. So it doesn't matter where you move. It's if we went M with my unit and my unit hasn't.
Oh, it's your unit.
Yeah, so they can have 1 and so can they.
And you don't get 1.
No, I don't get 1 because I tricked you.
Sorry,
I've tricked you.
you've tricked me.
So this unit was the other part of the mob violence,
Yep.
and they're going to obviously charge into here.
Yep.
No problem.
No problems at all. Okay, I'll go first. Desperate when I'm doing that every time.
Those ranks. Okay. I'm going to play Renegades. So +1 attack, and if someone dies, a unit within the same soup type. So it could be this one or this one gets 1 back.
Oh, sorry, I'm going to use Unshakable. When an enemy unit activates to charge one of your, but before that charge is activated, remove a fatigue from the target of the charge. I should have removed the fatigue before you went in.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
That's all I've got. I mean, it's all that's as desperate as it's got. Okay, so now I pass.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Two die. That's not bad. Back on you. Fours. One. One dies. But.
I have killed 2 of 9 of you.
Yeah.
So one of those goes back over here. Yeah?
Okay.
Because of renegades.
Because of renegades. Back we go. S. Right.
So I've got a determination and a weir bay to go. Yeah, I'll just move them all over here.
So
Yeah, your turn, Graham.
I'm going to remove obstinate. 6. 4 common, 2 uncommon. Well, I need to be dynamic, I think. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I need to be dynamic. So I'm going to, with the weir bay, oh, I could do that with them, couldn't I? I can only move, I'm going to rest them.
Is that dynamic?
No.
Resting.
No, it's not. But this is, and I'm going to charge, I'm going to use nudge hood.
Nudge hood.
And they're going to charge your half guard unit there. Ooh. My Gers. They're going to do that.
That's dynamic.
That's dynamic, isn't it? Right, so because I've charged them and I've used nudge hood, it does mean that they will not be able to do a charge or a rest next turn.
Okay, so I can't charge,
You can
charge or shoot.
Charge or shoot, but you can move or rest.
Okay. All right, I'm just deciding whether I want to close ranks here. Probably a good idea against 12. So.
I'm going to use skillful strike. The enemy must re-roll 2 defense dice that cancel hits.
Yep. Then I'm going to use villainy. It says gain 2 defense dice, and it says you can discard up to 3 attack dice to gain as many defense dice as you discarded. So I'll discard 3 more attack dice for 3 defense dice.
Ooh, I pass. My red dice haven't done me very proud, look. That is shocking.
So I need to re-roll 2 of these, yeah? Because of skillful strike.
Yes, you do, yeah. And you re-roll that and that.
So I've saved 2 so far.
Yep.
So I've saved all 3.
So you saved all 3. Did I only get 3 hits on you? I did, yeah. Sure.
So 3 attacks back. Okay. Just needing standard 4s, yeah?
Yep.
Just 1.
1 dead. Which is a bit of a pain, means I go back.
Yeah.
In the wrong direction.
Shit. I couldn't cowardice you this turn, so I needed another plan.
So stuff them back where they came from.
But I do get a fatigue, as do you, so that's fine.
Well, I'm going to try and poke you with the front rank because I can.
Not a lot I can do about that.
So I'll have 2 pokes.
Well, I don't know, I suppose I can sneaks and robbers it. Yeah, no, I'll say try and save a half guard, sneaks and robbers, so I cancel 2 hits.
That's that then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send them packing, and I've got no choice really. I can either send the Gers in again, or I'm going to go in again. Let's see if we can do something, shall we? Like that. Oh, 4. So they get another fatigue. Right. Do you want to close ranks?
No, not this time.
Ooh. Okay. I go first then. Spend your fatigue. Drop you down to a 4.
I'll spend one of yours to stick me back up to a 5.
I'm going to spend Gert Walt, put my armour up to a 5.
I'll spend your fatigue to stick me up to a 6.
Damn it. Just the 1. For what it's worth. Ooh, that's nasty. Not that. That was a.
That was a 6.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Should we 5? Yeah, 5 gone through.
I lose 2. Gers go. You lost 1.
Yep.
I'll go back again. So we both get fatigue at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got 1 rather than 2. So,
Yeah. And that's all I've got. I've got nothing else. 3 common, 3 uncommon. Any orders, Rich? I see cowardice is there. Bloody thing.
Cowardice is going to be played. I think I'm going to stick it on this unit.
Yeah, on that unit
Yeah,
there?
they can shoot off M. No, they can go M.
Is it M?
Yeah, because they're not carrying anything. It's just a normal move back.
Oh, cowardice is it? Oh my god.
It's even better when you do it on cavalry. It's great.
They go L?
Yeah. So this is a normal move.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, well, you finished. I'm going to go Oath of the Covenant.
Yep.
And I'm going to regenerate my Gers. And it says move up to 2 figures from a unit within M to replace them. So, a unit.
Yeah. Not your dice generator.
No. It's going to be there. 2 figures, not 3.
Fine. So that's orders done. Yeah.
Yep.
Orders reaction. Activation things. I'm going to activate these for a rest.
Which you can.
I can do. Yeah.
Yep.
They're gone.
They're not held by Nutchhoot for that.
Then I'm going to activate Mob Violence for 2 units to charge. Actually, no, before I do that,
Go on.
he will use Weird Bay to rest them.
Yep.
Then I'll activate Mob Violence
Yep.
for them to charge and them to charge.
Yep.
So it's
Which one are you going to do first?
this one into here.
Straight into the 11. You go first. Oh,
Do you want to? You can play that if you like.
I'm just thinking about it because you've got another charge coming up.
Yep. Play if you like. It's up to you. Can't stop.
I will. I'm going to use Unshakable. When you charge, my levy lose their fatigue.
I'm going to use Cruel Slaughter. Gain 2 attack dice. 2 attack dice. If my armour is higher than yours, I gain 2 more attack dice.
4 attack dice. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, I have a naked board.
Naked board.
Naked.
I was going to use Spiteful Hate, but you've removed the fatigue, so it doesn't let me do it, and I'm not going to use Villainy this turn, so I called it a day at that one.
I think you should be fairly happy with that.
Yeah. Great roll.
Oh, that's not so good. 3, 6, 8.
8.
8. Ouch. So,
Kill 2.
it's not quite the unit, but
1 guy left, yeah?
yeah, 1 guy left. He goes back. Sorry.
That's right. Just want to get fatigue.
These light plastic figures.
Yeah.
Sharp blow of wind, and they're
Yeah.
off.
And then the other part of Mob Violence was obviously those into here.
Yeah. Close ranks.
I'm going to pass.
I will as well.
Fair enough. 4s. Ooh, that's not very good. Only 3.
One dice.
Yeah.
Back on you. One.
Nice. And I'll get back.
You do. There you go. I've done it.
I think I'm going to have to call it there, Graham.
I'll use the activation pool. And I'll stick with that. Orders? None.
No reaction from me.
Orders reaction? None. I'm going to rest the Gers with their determination. Then I'm going to charge the Gers with Natch Hut straight into your into make a move charge M. And I'm going to try and move them all M because I think my sabots are killing me a little bit. Want to close ranks?
I will, yes.
I'm going to use Skillful Strike. The enemy must reroll 2 defense dice, which cancels hits.
Same as last time. Play Villainy for 2 defense dice, and I can discard 3 attack dice for 3 defense dice.
Damn it. That's it. Damn it. You looking good. Nothing. 2 on me. 1 dead. That Villainy is quite decent as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you close ranks, you're going to have to accept you're not going to do anything anyway. So you might as well have a defense dice with you. 5 defense dice is very forgiving.
I've got a warrior activation. Them.
Yep.
Like that.
Use Skillful Strike.
I've still got. I haven't used their We Obey yet, have I?
You haven't used their We Obey. You've used their determination to rest.
I'll rest them then.
Sounds fair.
Your 5th turn.
Well, I won't think about that. I'll do,
2 of each.
I'll certainly do that.
2 common, 4 uncommon, 1 rare. And orders.
Yes, I'm going to use Den of Thieves to remove the fatigue from your levy at the back, which is within S of the wood, and I'm going to stick it on the Gers, who are hopefully within S.
You can put it on anybody, can you?
It says you have to be within S of an area of terrain, friendly or enemy unit.
Which one Gers are? Nasty. Okay.
It's better to have 2 fatigues on them than the fatigue over there was doing nothing.
No, it's good use of.
Fine. I'm going to use his We Obey to rest this unit.
Yep, he's with an S.
Yeah. Then going to use a half guard activation to rest with half guard. Then going to use Mob Violence to charge with 2 units, which is going to be that unit. That unit.
Okay, which one are you going to do first?
Let's charge with this unit first, shall we? We know it's SOA, don't we? But
Yeah. Straight in. 9 against 4. I'm going to use Unshakable. Is it fatigue under there?
No, I haven't.
No, there's no fatigue. So
it's just on the go. Yeah, it's just whether you wanted to take one off here. Fine.
I'll go close ranks.
Okay.
I've got no fatigue either. I did that.
I missed using Cowardice, so we're in the. I've missed the whole.
No, it's fine. Do you want to use Cowardice? Where were you going to use it?
I was only going to use it on that unit at the back, just push it right to the back line.
Okay, fair enough. Friendly game, Rich.
Thank you.
In fact, I've already lost.
That's very kind of you.
No, it's not a problem.
Okay, I will use Renegades. So gain 1 attack dice, and I can return a warrior unit, a warrior model, if I kill one of yours.
I'm going to use Vuk-Hut. Remove a fatigue or gain 3 defense dice. So it's 3 defense dice.
In which case I'll pass, because I can't use Spike Plate. You haven't got a fatigue. Fine. Roll some dice. Oh, gosh.
That'd be worse. It'd be my dice that I'm rolling. 4's needed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Save them. Back on you. Needing 4s. Nothing. You retire. Effectively, you put a fatigue on me.
Yeah, I suppose it's always done. Just fatigue myself, really. So many dice for that. The other part of the charge was obviously this one.
Yep.
Now that one's gone, I'm seriously tempted to charge into here because I suppose you could remove it with Unshakable, can't you?
Yep.
Play the scenario. I'll take this one out. I'll charge here.
That's their first activation, isn't it?
I'm going to pass.
But I have nothing to spend.
Well, you can spend my fatigue if you wish.
I could do, couldn't I? Saves me a point. Takes a lot of dice. Why not? Yeah. You never know. I might get lucky. Affecting 7 dice, isn't it? Maybe not. Did it work? It didn't actually. No, did it? No 4s.
Yeah. Well, it would have been 5 hits rather than 3. So he's only just dead. Sure.
He is dead though. So it is a point. It's massacre points. And you get another one. That comes off and gets back on.
I might as well spend it just to move these horses up a little bit. Keep you honest. I want to stay out of 2M.
You want to stay out? Oh, they're still there, aren't they? I forgot about them.
Yeah, they're still
I thought
there.
they were dead.
No, they're just cowardice. They keep moving back. That's about all I can muster, Graham. I can't really do much more.
Ooh, dear. 3 common, 3 uncommon.
3 of each.
No orders. No orders reaction. I'm going to, with the Warlord, he's going to say, off you go to them, and they're going to go forward, like that.
Charge or move?
Sorry?
They're charging or moving?
Oh, only moving.
Moving. Okay. Fine.
Like that. And then they're going to poke you.
I might as well use your fatigue to raise my armour.
Okay. I'm going to pimp it with 2. About bloody time.
Well done, yeah.
First time today.
Yeah.
Damn it. And you denied me it, you bugger. My Warlord, my Gurts are going to use their determination to rest. And then I'm going to use send them packing, activate a unit other than Gurs to charge. And it's going to be them. And they're going to charge there. When I charge, it gains 3 of bonus attack dice.
I'm going to close ranks.
I'm going to use Halberdiers, gain +1 to your attack dice.
Going to use my combat bonus with a rare for 2 defense dice.
Okay. I'm going to use Vert Hut, gain 3 defense dice.
Pass.
So I need 4s.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, I am not rolling well. I saved them, you bugger.
Just 1.
Saved it. I go back.
Yes.
Fatigue. So I've rested my Gurs, so I can move them, can't I?
Yep.
I'm going to move them. Well, you're going to use Spiteful Hate on me next turn. Because I've now got fatigue.
It's not going anywhere.
Sorry?
It's not going anywhere.
Exactly. I'm going to charge here. And I have a fatigue.
Ooh, I thought you had that. I saw the 6 on.
Do you want to close ranks?
No, not this time.
No, I wouldn't either. Well, I'm going to use Gerhut, because they are my Gers, put my armour at 1 to 5.
Okay, I'm going to use Spiteful Hate.
Read it to me, please,
It says,
Rich.
the first time you use an enemy unit's fatigue, both increase your armour by 1 and reduce the enemy's armour by 1. So that, you play the ability.
And then you're going to use my fatigue in a minute.
When I use it in a minute. No.
Okay, well, I'm going to spend your fatigue. Pop me up to a 6.
Okay. So then I will use yours to... well, you'll go down to a 5 and I'll go up to a 5.
There we are. That's all I've got. I've got 1 warrior activation, that's it. So 4.
That's not bad.
To me, that's excellent. And that's great. Well done. Just the 2. 5. 4. 1.
Yes.
So you actually go back there, don't you?
I do, yeah.
That's good news.
Well, depends which way you look at it, but yeah.
For me it is.
Yeah.
Fatigue.
So I just take it.
And I've got 1 more warrior activation left.
Fatigue and you get the fatigue.
So they've moved already.
Yes.
They've moved already.
Yes.
They've not moved already.
They have moved. They moved up and poked.
They moved and poked. And in fact, thank you for reminding me, I will poke with my Gers. Because I can. Makes more sense to poke at your half guard. They're all in range, front rank. Yes. Yes. Not so 4, 6, I reckon. I don't. 7. 4 dice. 1. I've actually killed a half guard. Woohoo! Right, and I've got 1 warrior activation left. That's all I've got left to move. No, I could move my...
the dice generator if you like, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to move them, because they need to be involved.
They need to get back towards their...
Protecting the stupid shuffle back cowardice thing. So they're there. Right, your last turn.
Okay. Do I need the rare for anything this particular turn? No.
Okay.
Activation point.
5 common, 2 uncommon. Orders, none.
Cowardice.
Cowardice, oh, how could I forget?
Vision, lightning. Because they got the objective, so they can get further back.
So they go back, S. Okay.
Half guard activation to rest those.
Yep.
We obey to rest them.
Yep.
Mob violence for a charge, 2 charges, which will be a half guard.
Oh. Okay. Which one are you going to do first? Do the easy one.
Yeah, let's do the half guard first because that's fairly. So that should be within S of here. Well, it's M, isn't it, for a charge? That's what I'm saying. So they're going to charge for dice generator.
I closed ranks.
I'm going to play the Cruel Slaughter. Yeah, Cruel Slaughter for 2 attack dice and 2 more because my armor's 5 and yours is 4.
Well, I haven't got fatigue, so carry on.
So I'll pass there.
That's it. Oh, that's good. That's a lot, isn't it?
So 7, 8,
A lot.
7.
Saved 3.
You're 4.
Fatigue bomb. Nasty. 4, 1.
Saved it.
Wow, of course. Okay. Fatigue on the Gers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool.
You get
Okay,
fatigue
and
for the
then-
melee.
I do. And then the other part of my violence was this one into here.
Okay. I'll now use Unshakable to remove one of my fatigues. Close ranks. That's bizarre, isn't it? So I closed ranks, put the marker down, I lift 3 dice, and then I pick up the closed ranks marker. What is wrong with you, Graham? Sorry?
I will use your fatigue to increase my armour to a 5.
Pass.
I'll then play Renegades.
You can regenerate if you kill my figures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over to you.
I still pass.
I'm going to keep Villainy, so I'll pass as well.
Okay.
Okay, so 4s.
So I rolled a 4, so because I closed ranks, I actually saved one of those 2 figures. 2 dead. On you. 2.
Kill 2.
2 dead.
Okay, so I killed 2 of yours. So one of mine goes back to. I'll stick it back into that unit, but it's still 2 for 2. I mean, it's a draw, so I still bounce back.
Yeah. He comes off, goes back on.
Good fact, yeah. Charge this unit into your gears, I think.
Okay, so you got 7.
Yes.
Okay.
7. Yeah, it's still worth doing.
Fine, so I'm going to lose 5 to close ranks.
I use both your fatigues to bump my armour to a 6.
Well, I pass because I have nothing.
Okay, I'll keep Villainy on there. So.
Two dead. Back on you. Nothing. Which is a bit of a pain because means I go backwards, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, Graham, you're wrong again. Both units have 7 left. Therefore, Rich doesn't outnumber me. Because I close ranks and he's the attacker, he has to retire. One day I'll learn these rules. So fatigues come off. Fatigue goes back
one
on.
goes off, yeah.
Comes back on. And the drummer. And that's you, isn't it?
That's me done. Well, I suppose I've got his determination. If I really particularly want to charge, I suppose I could. He hasn't literally done anything the whole game.
Doesn't need to, does he?
No, but since with the half guard there, I think it'd be rude not to, so I'm going to charge him in. Solid.
Right.
Whack.
Fatigue, close ranks.
I'll use your fatigue to boost my armour to a 6.
I've got nothing.
I will then play Villainy for 2 defence dice.
Okay. Oh my lord.
Yes, yeah.
4. Oh, that's not good. Closing ranks, losing 3. Back on you. 1.
I'm also going to use Renegades. That gives 1 extra.
So,
Okay, do your worst.
I think it's over. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you got.
still 5. 2 common, 2 uncommon, 1 rare. Keep going. Keep going. 5 common, 2 uncommon. Rest, oh, of course, they're Gers, aren't they? I can do that. He's going to say to them, rest. Then I'm going to charge them, send them packing.
Yep.
In they go to there. 4 against 7. So, First things first, you close ranks. They go like that. Also, because I charge with send them packing, I get 3 additional bonus attack dice. Nearly forgot. I'm going to use Hut, removing fatigue from your unit, which it doesn't have, or gain 3 defense dice. Like that.
I've got to pass, I've got nothing.
I'm going to spend your fatigue, drop you down to a 3. I'm going to use Halberdiers, your unit gains +1 to its attack dice. You pass.
Yep.
I'm going to use Skillful Strike. You reroll 2 defense dice. I just need to hit you in the first place.
You're all in here.
So I need 2s.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 1s!
Oh, great.
Come on, someone up there, give me a chance. There's another. Look at that. Shameful.
So I've got 4, saving on 4s, but I'm re-rolling 2, yeah?
Yeah. So you re-roll those 2. I've done it.
4 dead.
4 dead. However, I do need you to not kill anything of mine.
I won't be 3 defense dice.
Shit.
Maybe, who knows?
I'm not embarrassed.
No.
Saving on a.
Got one.
You got one. That was jammy.
That was jammy.
So, I did loads of damage, but because it's a time, because you close ranks, I go back.
Yeah.
Which means I don't push you back, which means points and all that thing. Gers, 4 on 8 is not great odds, is it? When I've defense dice. These don't, as we said, don't get over the halfway line.
Not with an S, they don't.
And these have moved, so it's just got to be one of these 2. Got to. Rest them with the dice, and in they go, they charge.
Half guard, yeah?
Sorry?
Half guard, not
Half,
him.
there's no point charging him, no.
Got to close ranks again, haven't I? I'm going to try and play the same trick here.
You've got a fatigue though, haven't you?
I haven't. That was on him.
Oh, that's,
Oh no, they thought of.
they've got fatigue.
Yeah, because they fought them, didn't they?
Yeah, they've got fatigue. So you do have a fatigue.
In which case, no, I'll just fight you, solid.
I'll use, it's the last thing, Wall of Pikes. For each 6 rolled on your defense dice gets 2. Okay. So I'll spend your fatigue, drop you down to a 4.
Yeah.
Although you've got a lot more than me. I haven't got +1.
I have to look at it twice because I'm like, surely I haven't
4s.
managed to save somebody.
Someone doesn't like you at the moment, do they?
I said I used all my luck up at the cup final over the weekend.
Bloody hell.
4s. Look at that. Dear oh dear.
But each 6 counts as 2.
Oh really?
There you go, look.
2.
4 cancelled.
4 cancelled. So you killed how many? Just 1, innit?
Yeah, just 1.
Just 1. It does mean I go back. So I lost 1, I go back. And that is all I've got. Should we have a little point score? I think we know the outcome here. We'll have one real quickie. I've just got to do a couple of pokes. Poke there. I have a fatigue. Do you want to use it?
Yes, please.
Of course you do. I'm a 5. 1 hit. Just roll it out. Roll a 1 to kill 1. The Gers will poke.
I'll use your fatigue.
Yeah, they should have a fatigue on them. I didn't do it, so it comes off. 6s. Nothing. Okay, it was just worth. Okay, just for completeness, Rich got oh god, 11, 18 massacre points, but he got an additional 7 points for this unit here, which was beyond, was in my deployment zone, and you got 3 points for that, and you got 2 points for that, and 2 points for that, so you got an additional 7 points. Because I didn't have anything on his side of the table, I got an additional, and I got 9 in total. So Rich destroyed me, I think. 17, 18, 25 to 9. Yeah. A pasting. So very quickly, before the camera dies, you were saying that there is a big advantage of going first.
I think that's huge, isn't it? The fact that you can effectively manoeuvre past the objective as long as you're in contact with it. And then,
Yeah, well, you did it. You had a little chain there, and,
Exactly,
and you get an extra S, don't you?
you get an extra move.
And also, because you can only move once carrying the objective marker, if you're on the back foot, it's very, very hard to get forward again, isn't it?
Well, I think that combined with the fact that cowardice is basically the kryptonite for Swiss.
Yeah, the cowardice every single time.
Every single time I'm going to be pushing at least one of the units with the.
Well, you push my
objectives back.
my Gers back into this wood twice.
This makes it so hard for you
and
to
I was
get out.
spending dice to get out there as well. So yeah, good game. Thank you very much, and hopefully that's helpful for the people watching this who are playing in UK Grand Melee. And this is the last one, incidentally, of all the unusual or manufactured scenarios to be played. Thanks again, Rich.
As always, playing Rich, he's a wily old fox. He looks at the scenarios and he considers his faction well, and yeah, he deserved the victory, and fair play to him. To be honest, I really wasn't sure about charging your full distance when the rules quite clearly state that you move S and only once S when you have the objective marker. When you consider that mounted, if they have the objective marker, they move S, but they charge L, albeit they move and they take a fatigue at the end of it, that actually can be really, really powerful. And I'm not sure, it feels like everything should be moving S or charging S, but I don't know. Also during the game there are a couple of rules that just weren't clear, so I'm going to put it on the Discord channel, but particularly if you rested and someone cancelled your rest, could you rest again? And there were other instances as well which just didn't quite sit right with me, and I will ask the questions. Anyway, as always, thank you if you've got this far. Finally, to be honest, I am a club player. Tournaments, I do play in them occasionally, but not often, so I do struggle with unusual scenarios like this, but I hope this helps. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe, take care, and I'll see you all on the next video.